Page 77, Ridin at Daybreak. Now I'm guessing most people, when they're going through this book and they get to these pages, they look at 76 and 77 and they look at the key signature and they basically just faint. It's like, what? No, I don't want this book, go away. Because it's very unusual for this level where you're at right now to be introducing you to a key signature with 6 flats. I mean, what's going on? You only have 5 black notes, and we got 6 flats, so you know you're using all 5 black notes plus another flat someplace. Well, hang in there, recover, drink a beer or something, just relax, and I'll try and explain this. This is in the key of G flat major. G flat. So there's a G, there's a flat, G flat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flat every note except 1, because there's only 7 notes in the scale. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, after that we start over with 1. There's only 7 notes available and we're flatting 6 of them. So the question is, in my mind, which note are we not flatting, because we're going to flat everything else. And the note that we are not going to flat is the F. All the F's are natural. It's like it's backwards. All F's are natural, everything else is flat. So you just lower everything a half a step. So instead of a G, we're going to go with a G flat. Instead of an A flat. B flat. Instead of a C, we're going with C flat. Instead of a D, we do a D flat. Instead of an E, we do an E flat. The F we leave alone, and that's a G. So it's here. And that is a G flat major scale. Chords wise, they show you the chords, and yeah, it helped to know the chords. One chord is the 1, 3, and 5 of the scale. 1, 3, 5. Right? Those. Then the 4 chord they show you there, remember the C is flat. And then the 5, 7 chord, again the C is flat, but the F isn't. Takes a little bit of time, but if you'll take your time and go through those lines on 76 carefully, you'll find your hands are way up here in the black note area, and that's fine. You're just, in this key, you're pretty much up here. Not a lot you can do about it. You're up here. It's a really neat key signature. I mean, sounding wise, a lot of neat pieces are done in 6 flats, including this Ridin at Daybreak thing over here on 77. Let's look at this. I want to start, in this case, with the left hand, because the left hand starts the piece, I guess. Look at the fingering. This is an important fingering. You have a 5 on the G flat, D flat, E flat. 5, 2, 1. And for the first 3 lines, that's pretty much it. So you don't have much to worry about with the left hand. If you get that, okay, so you can focus more on the right hand. Then when you get down to line 4, again, primary chords. 1 chord, the next measure is the 4 chord. 1 chord, then the last measure is the 5, 7 chord. And then the last line, we're back to our original pattern. To the last measure. They have to throw you a curve, don't they? It's 5, D flat. Now hold the D flat down, it's tied. And just play the G, B flat, and the E flat together as best you can. What I do here is the index finger's holding the D flat down, so it's like that. And I put my fingers on the other notes that I want them, and I lower the hand. I don't use the fingers. I lower the hand down, and I play them that way. Okay, it takes a little practice. It's a little weird at first. Right hand. Oh, Lordy, help us out here. All right. Starts out in the 3rd measure with the D flat, B flat, and then the first measure of the 2nd line, that is a C flat, and it is a short note. On top of that, it's an 8th note. So it's 1 and 2 and, okay? Because you're counting, well, it's in cut time, but for the time being, let's just pretend it's in 4/4, all right? Because it's easier to learn to count if we just do quarter notes. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this rhythm happens a lot of places. So once you get it down, you can apply it to these other places. Let's go down to the 4th line. Down here. Okay. I recommend a 2-1 on the first 2 G flats. 3rd measure, same thing, a 2-1. So you're basically staying in a 5-finger position for the most part. You do have an E flat, which messes it up a little bit, but for the most part you're there. So we just kind of focus in this little area to see if we can get, just remember, flat everything. In the right hand, I do not see an F in the whole piece in the right hand, which means for the right hand, you're going to flat everything. Now once you get the rhythm, go back and put in that cut time. All right, so it's 1, 2. It's a moderate cut time, so it moves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just roll the hand. Kind of a neat piece. I like this key signature because it's really nice to listen to. But when you're first starting out in it, it is a bear to remember all those flats. Now you could go do my video on the G flat major scale. I don't have a beginner's part in that because I don't think this is a key signature for beginners. That's just my opinion. But here you're getting more into intermediate level stuff. So you're like an intermediate level student at this point. So do the intermediate level stuff in my scale video on G flat major. So put your hands in positions. I'll give us 4 counts and let's play this together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go, and.